Very good afternoon, all of you. Hope you all are doing good. May God bless you all. Welcome to Commerce first year class. In the yesterday's class, we have started preparation of final accounts of a sole proprietor, which I told you is a 20 marker for you. Okay. And it is prepared in three parts. I said trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Yesterday, I have explained you the format of trading account and what are the items which most probably would be asked in IP trading account. Normally, there are so many things which would be recorded or which would be shown in trading account of a sole proprietor. But if you go on learning all those, it is a bit difficult. So I have chosen only those items which most probably will be asked in IP exam while preparing trading account. Right? And we did one problems also. So today also we'll move forward with the same thing. We'll do trading account, say one or two problems. Then we'll go to the next step, that is profit and loss account. So page number 270 of your academy textbook, page number 270, question number 2. Prepare trading account from the following particulars. Okay. So shall we? Yeah. We are preparing trading account. We'll do two problems, then we'll go to the next topic, that is profit and loss account. Ready? Format is ready. Guys, we are learning preparation of trading account. Trading account is the first step in preparation of final accounts of a sole proprietor. If the name of the firm of the proprietor is given, we'll write it. In the question, it's not given, but date is mentioned, so we'll take it like this. Trading account for the year ended on 31st March 2017. 31st March 2017. Particulars, amount, particulars, amount, debit, credit. Okay. See, what is the first item? Opening stock. Remember, opening stock, we show it on the debit side. Opening stock, we'll show it on the debit side of trading account. It is given as 2,100. Next, we have sales. Sales will be shown on the credit side. Sales will be shown on the credit side. Sales are given as 18,500. But we will write this amount in the inner column because we may have sales returns given. We may have sales return. So in case of sales return, we have to take the net amount here. We cannot take the gross sales. We have to take net sales. So I'm keeping this open. Then we have return outwards. Return outward means purchase returns. Those we will subtract from purchases amount. Return outwards means purchase returns, and return inwards means sales return. I told you yesterday, sales returns are also known by the name returns inward, and purchase returns are known by the name returns outward. Okay, returns inward and returns outward. So then we have wages. Wages are given as 975. Wages are given as 975. Then clearing charges. Clearing charges. Clearing charges. Clearing charges are 500. Clearing charges are given as 500. Then closing stock. There is a printing error. Closing stock is given twice. Closing stock is given twice. So what I'll do is, I'll take this 2,500 given in the question as some other expense. I'll be taking it as custom duty. I don't know whether we'll arrive at the correct answer or not, but closing stock given 2 times is obviously a printing error. So I have taken it as custom duty instead. Then we have purchases. Purchases are given as 6,400. Purchases are given as 6,400. There is a printing error here also. Return outwards are given as 500. Return outwards are given as 500. Then we have carriage inward. Carriage inward, that is also a direct expense. That is also a direct expense. Carriage inward means carriage on purchases. Carriage inward means carriage on purchases. Sometimes he'll give carriage outward. Carriage outward is carriage on sales. That will go to profit and loss account. Then we have factory insurance. Remember yesterday I told you, any expense related to factory, whether it is factory rent, factory insurance, factory lighting, any item related to factory will go to trading account. We show it in trading account. Factory insurance. How much is the amount? It is 400. Factory insurance is 400. Carriage inward is 625. Okay. Then we have freight. Freight, carriage, cartage, all these are the expenses, direct expenses. We show in trading account. Freight is how much? 3,000. Freight is 3,000. And lastly, we have closing stock. We have closing stock. Closing stock is given as 2,000. Okay. Closing stock is given as 2,000. Now, see, sales is given as 18,500 and return inwards are given as 700. So, return inwards, as I told you, are sales return. Deduct 17,800 and 6,400 is the purchase amount. 500 is the return. So, 5,900 are the purchase amount. Okay. So we have taken all the items: opening stock, purchases, wages, clearing charges, custom duty, carriage inward, factory insurance, freight, sales, closing stock. Okay, let us balance it. Let us close it. As I told you, there was one printing error where closing stock was given twice. So I have changed it as custom duty. I don't know whether we'll arrive at the textbook answer or not, but whatever we are doing is correct. Okay. So the difference is transferred to what? The difference amount or the net result is called as profit. Gross profit carried down to P&L account. See what is the total here? 21,598, 8,975. We'll do the sum up here. 8,975. Add 2 because you are not allowed to use calculator in the exam. So do sum up in breakups. पहले 3 लेके total करो, फिर 3 लेके total करो. So I have taken 2159, that is 8,975. Then these 3,000, 3,625, 4,025, 7,025. Okay. I'm getting 16,000 total on the debit side. And on the credit side, I had 19,000. So credit side total 19,800 minus debit side total 16,000 will give us 3,800. This 3,800, we will call it as gross profit. And this from trading account will be transferred to the next step, that is profit and loss account. They will write by gross profit brought down 3,800. Okay. Next, we'll do one more problem. That is question number 3. Question number 3. Okay. So let us first prepare the format. Okay. So this is our trading account. Trading account, particulars, amount, particulars, amount. Okay, so what are the items given? Let us go through once and see if there is any printing error. Cash purchases, credit purchases are given. Remember, guys, when we are writing the books of account, we prepare it on accrual basis. So we do take cash purchase as well as credit purchase. We add both these and we take cash purchase as well as credit purchase. Cash purchase is given as 12,500 and credit purchase is given as 8,500. For us, it makes no difference whether the purchases are on cash or credit. We do take both. We do take both. So I'm writing two purchases. 21,000 I'm taking in the inner column because there may be some returns. Let us see. So cash purchase, credit purchase, carriage, wages, factory lighting, purchase returns, sales, oil, fuel, closing stock. Purchase returns are given, you see. Purchase returns are given as 750. So that 750 we have to deduct and take 20,250 in the outer column. Then we have carriage. Carriage also is a direct expense. I'll take here. Carriage. Carriage is given as 1200. Carriage is given as 1200. Then wages and salaries. See, if only wages are given, we take in trading account. If only salaries are given, we take in P&L account. But here it is a combination. He gave wages and salaries. We should see what is the first word. Wages is the first word. Wages will appear in trading. So wages and salaries are given, we take in trading account. And if salaries and wages are given, we take in P&L account. So wages and salaries. Wages and salaries. What is the amount given? Amount is 1400. I'll take it on the debit side. Then we have factory lighting. Remember I told you, any expense related to factory, either it is factory rent, factory insurance, factory lighting, any expense related to factory is to be debited to trading account. Next we have purchase returns. We have taken already. Sales return, sales, oil and fuel. Sales will take. We'll take sales. Sales are given as 29,300. Sales are given as 29,300 and sales returns are 300. Deduct and take 29,000 in the outer column. Then oil and fuel. Oil, fuel, coal, gas, water. Yesterday I told you in the format, no? All these will appear in trading account only. Okay. To oil and fuel. Oil and fuel, we have 900. And closing stock is given as by closing stock, it is 1,500. Opening stock is not given. Okay, it can happen. If the firm is a new firm, they just started in the financial year, there will be no balance in the opening stock, not an issue. Okay, so we are done with writing all the items. See, while balancing, here also you have to pay attention and see which side is heavy. If credit side is heavy, most of the time I said no, credit side only will be heavy. If credit side is heavy, the difference is called as gross profit. If debit side is heavy, the difference is called as gross loss. So let us see 29, 30,000, 21, 22. Yeah, credit side only is heavy. Credit side is heavy. Opening stock is not given, 20, 21, 22. The total on credit side is 31,500. Okay, total on the credit side is 31,500. And the total on debit side, you see, 21. Credit side total is 31,500. Debit side, it is 20,000, 21,400, 2450, 14 plus this 19, 19, 28, 50. Okay. 20 and these two I have added first, 21,450, 14 plus 5, 19, 19, 9, 28, 50. So 1, 3, 1, 4. 24,300. It is 24,300. 5 minus 3, 2. 11 minus 4, 7. So we are incurring a gross profit of 7,200 by gross profit carried down to which account? The next account, that is P&L. Gross profit carried down to P&L. Okay. So this is how we prepare a trading account, by taking all the expenses related to purchase or production or manufacturing, let us say. So manufacturing is done in a factory. So I again told you again and again, any expense related to factory will appear in trading account only. Okay. Now let us go to the next step in finalization of account, which is preparation of profit and loss account. What? Preparation of profit and loss account. See, if you still did not get the perfection in this, not an issue, because while doing our final accounts complete problem, we again have to prepare this trading account in every problem. So we may get further perfection at the time of when we are solving the total question on final account, the complete question on final account. Okay. So I am taking up the next step of finalization of account, that is preparation of P&L account. It may be a little lengthy, okay, because we get more items in P&L account. This is a format of profit and loss account. What are we preparing? We are preparing profit and loss account for the year ended on. For the year ending on, we write the date. This is the particulars column as usual. This is the amount column, particulars column, amount column, right? So now what is this P&L account? P&L account comprises of all the indirect expenses. For IP students to understand it easily, we say that all the factory expenses will go to trading account and all the administrative expenses or let us say office expenses will appear in P&L account. Yeah, all the expenses which are incurred in a office for the administration purpose, all those expenses will appear in profit and loss account. Let us see a specimen. Let us see what are the items we get in P&L account. Again, it is a very big illustrative list. Okay, it is a very, very big illustrative list. It's not exhaustive, but we are taking only few items which we are expecting in exam because we cannot remember. I mean, you people, you guys cannot remember all those items. So I'm taking up only those which are most probably asked in your IP exam. So let us begin with salaries. Salaries. If it is only wages, see, wages and salaries are almost same. Wages is the word we use when payment is made on daily basis to the laborer. Salary is the one which we pay monthly basis in office. Okay, so salaries. Then, if any insurance is paid, if any insurance premium is paid, that will take. Then, any legal expenses incurred. Okay. Then, postage and telegraph. Postage and telegraph. Then, printing and stationery. I told you it's a very, very big list. Printing and stationery. Printing and stationery. Then, okay, salaries, insurance, legal expenses, postage, printing, audit fees, audit charges. Okay, then we have advertisement expenses. Then we have selling and distribution expenses. The list is very, very big actually. Then we have, let us say, bad debts, irrecoverable debts. I told you yesterday or day before, I guess. Irrecoverable debts, the debts which we cannot realize are bad debts. Then, if any interest is paid on loan, that will take here to interest. If any commission is paid, that will take here to commission. If any discount is allowed, that will take here to discount allowed. Carriage on sales. If you remember, carriage on purchase we take in trading account. Carriage on sales will take here. And one very familiar item is depreciation on fixed assets. Depreciation on fixed assets. On the credit side, we begin with gross profit brought down. Like prior to trading account से सॉरी P&L अकाउंट से पहले हम लोग ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट बनाते हैं जो अभी किए थे हम लोग. ट्रेडिंग में अगर आपको प्रॉफिट आया ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट तो दैट विल ब्रिंग इट डाउन हियर. इफ इट इज अ लॉस वी टेक इट हियर. Okay, so by gross profit brought down. Then any indirect income, like normally you'll get interest. Sir, you wrote interest on the debit side. This is interest paid. I wrote it on the debit side. Now, what is that? That is interest paid. And this is interest received. Received is a income. Incomes are to be credited. So any income we receive is to be credited, and any expense we are paying are to be debited. So by interest, I have taken here. Similarly, we can have some other incomes like commission. Again, when I say commission, I mean commission received. We may get some non-cash discount received. Discount allowed, I said we will take on the debit side. Discount received, credit side. Okay, these are few items which I recall at this moment and I am writing it here. But this is not exhaustive list. It is just an illustrative list. We have many items, but out of my experience, I am telling you, mostly he'll ask these items only for you to ask, for you to prepare profit and loss account in the examination. And as and when the case come, if any new items come, I'll definitely explain you there. Now, when we close the profit and loss account, when we close the profit and loss account, I'll write here, if when closing the profit and loss account, if credit side is more than debit, we call the difference as net profit. We call the difference as net profit, and if debit side is more than credit side, we call the net difference as net loss. Okay, net profit or net loss. Okay, for your reference, I'll tell you, we have a format of P&L account on page number, you can go through it. We have it on page number 255. A format of P&L account is given on page number 255, where the segregation is done, okay, properly, but you don't have to follow any order. It is allowed. If you just go through, if you just properly place the item on the debit side or credit side, as the case is, you'll get marks. You'll be awarded marks. You don't have to follow all the rules that you should first write administrative expenses, then selling expenses, then financial expenses. You don't have to follow all that. Just see that जो आइटम ट्रेडिंग का है वो ट्रेडिंग में प्लेस करो, जो आइटम P&L का है वो P&L में प्लेस करो प्रॉपरली. डेबिट है तो डेबिट, यानी एक्सपेंस है तो डेबिट, इनकम है तो क्रेडिट, और प्रॉपरली प्लेस करो, you'll be awarded marks. Okay. So as I told, it is page number 255. Refer page number 255 for a complete profit and loss account specimen. There is a specimen given on page number 255. Okay. Now, just go through these items all. You will get more, many more. You will get rent also. You will get some taxes paid. Okay. There are many items. If we go through this, I'll read out once the items given on page number 255 format. What are the items he gave? You see, we have on the debit side, he gave salaries, rent, rates and taxes, insurance, printing and stationery, audit fees, legal expenses, then general expenses, repairs, then carriage outward. Carriage outward is carriage on sales. Then advertisement, bank charges, commission, bad debt, traveling expenses, packing expenses, then discount allowed, interest on capital, interest on loan, some other losses. Okay. And on the credit side, he gave discount received, interest received, commission received, rent received. Okay, like this. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll take one question for our practice. Okay, we'll take one question for our practice. So I'm taking question number 6 or question number Yeah. Question number 6, page number 271. Question number 6, page number 271. What is the question? See, please. Prepare profit and loss account from the following particulars. He has given some items and asking us to prepare a profit and loss account. Okay. So let us get ready with the format. If the name of the firm is given, we have to write the name. Name is not given. Profit and loss account. That's all. Profit and loss account for the year ending on. Okay. Particulars, amount, particulars, amount, right? See what are the items given. The first item is rents and taxes. It is a expense related to factory. So we'll take it on the debit side. To rent and taxes. What is the amount given? 850. Rent and taxes are 850. Then salaries and wages. Salaries and wages. Salaries and wages are given as 1000. Salaries and wages are 1000. Last problem, wages and salaries was given. So we have taken it in trading account. And if salaries and wages are given, we will take it in profit and loss account. See the first word. If it is wage, should go to trading. If it is salaries, it would go to P&L. So wages and salaries, 1000. Then postage. Then postage. We have 1175. Postage is given as 1175. Traveling expenses. We have traveling expenses. Traveling expenses are given as 800. Then we have bad debts. Bad debts are irrecoverable debts. Then we have depreciation. Now, what is this depreciation? Depreciation is the decrease in the value of fixed asset. Okay, depreciation is the decrease in the value of fixed asset. Suppose we are having machinery on 1st January 2010, its value is 50,000. So obviously, by the year end, it will not remain to be 50,000. No, after 1 year of use, definitely its value will decrease. You agree with me? Yeah, the value of any fixed asset for several reasons will decrease. So let us say there is a decrease of 5,000 on this. So this 5,000, we call it as depreciation. Okay, this 5,000 decrease in the value of asset is called as depreciation, and that again is a loss, no? Loss to the firm. So we show it on the debit side. Then carriage on sales. We have carriage on sales. Carriage on sales is given as 500. Carriage on sales is given as 500. Then gross profit. By gross profit, we have 12,800. Gross profit is 12,800. Then discount paid. That is discount allowed. Discount allowed is a expense. We take it 300. And we have discount received. It is 2,900. All the figures are. Discount received are 2,900. Interest received. Sir, why did you write it on the credit side? I told you no, expenses on the debit side, incomes on the credit side. Then we have interest received. Interest received is given as how much? It is 1600. 1600. Then trade expenses. Trade expenses are buying and selling expenses. Again, I'll take on the debit side. Trade expenses are 350. Trade expenses are 350. We have repairs. Repairs. Repairs on the debit side, it is 300. Then legal charges. Legal charges are 950. Legal charges are 950. Audit charges. I'll accommodate here. Audit charges. Audit charges are 375. We are done with writing all the entries in profit and loss account. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now what is left? Very, very important part, that is balancing. Let us do the balancing. Balancing, again, I'm telling you, because you are not allowed to use calculators in the examination hall. So you break up the total amounts into small segments and do the total. Okay. So if I do the total on the credit side, see 12,8, this will be 15,7, 16,7. It is 17,300. What is the total? I got 17,300. 398, 17, 632, 17,300. So credit side total is 17,300. Talking about the debit side, you have multiple items. So do one thing, take the breakups of this 3333. Take the breakups of 33 and do it. See 850, 1850. Okay, 1850 plus 375. It would be 2522. Okay, then 175 and 8. One, this would be 1975 plus 5, 2475. Then 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 3, 1500. Take 1500 like this. 7 plus 5, 12 plus 3, 15. Then 350 plus 300, 650, 650 plus 57, 7 plus this, 1600. This would be easy for you to do in the examination. If you start doing like this, it is bit difficult for you at this level. Okay, this is my suggestion. Take a breakup of 3, 3 and side mein add kar lo aap log. So now what is the total you see? 0, 1, 0, 1, 12, 16, 18, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7,800 is the total on the debits. Credit side, it was 17,300 and debit side, we are getting 7,800. Check if all the items are taken correctly. Rent 850, salary 1,000, audit charges 375, postage 1175, traveling 800, bad debts 500, depreciation 700, carriage 500, discount paid 300, discount received 2,900, interest received 1,600, trade expenses 350, repays 300, legal charges 950. Okay. And see the total once again. 987, 98732, 17,300. This is correct. Debit side total you see, because we are not getting textbook answer. I don't know if there is any error, but we have done the solution correctly. 1850, 375, 5, 2, 1, 2, 2. Then we have these two. 13, that is 2475. Then, okay, I took 7 and 5 and this 3, that is 1500. This is correct. 4, 4, 7, 9, 16. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 7, 12, 8, 1. This is correct. Okay, we have done it correctly, but somehow we are not getting that. So leave it. So 16 plus 7, 9,500 is the balancing figure. We got a balancing figure of 9,500. We write it on the debit side. And what do we call this? We call it as net profit. Net profit carried down to balance sheet. Right? This is net profit carried down to balance sheet. So we'll show this net profit of 9,500 in our balance sheet. Okay. So this is how we prepare a profit and loss account. Okay. The next one is where he's asking us to prepare trading and profit and loss account. Trading and profit and loss account. We'll take up this tomorrow. Today, we'll do one more problem. That is the fifth problem. This is the fifth problem, which I skipped actually, but then today we'll finish it off. From the following particulars, prepare profit and loss account. What are the items? Salaries, rent, stationery. Again, stationery is repeated, you see. Stationery is repeated. So what I'll do is stationery obviously will not come on the credit side. So I'm removing it. So strike off credit stationery on the credit side. Stationery 500, discount allowed 400, advertisement expenses 16, commission paid 700. So we'll prepare profit and loss account for this. Okay. Profit and loss account. Name of the firm is given, right? Otherwise, prepare profit and loss account for the year ended on. Profit and loss account for the year ending on 31st March 2019. Okay. So what is the first item? Salaries. Salary is a expense. Indirect expense. Payment made in office. I'll take it on the debit side. 1,500. Then the second item is rent. Rent is given as 800. Then stationery 500. Stationery 500. Discount allowed 400. Discount allowed 400. Advertisement expenses 1,600. Advertisement expenses 1,600. Commission paid 700. Commission paid 700. Gross profit discount received will come on the credit side by discount received. By discount received, it is 1,500. Then gross profit brought down by gross profit brought down. Gross profit is brought down from which account? From trading account, isn't it? Before P&L account, obviously we might have prepared trading account, and this gross profit is the result of our trading account. Okay, it was a simple question. Let us close it and see. What is the total on the credit side? 10,500. Credit side total is 10,500. What are the items on the debit side? You see, I told you no, take a breakup of 3,3,555. This is 2,800. Then 416 this 2,700. We have 4,500. The total is 4,500. So deduct this 4,500. We got 6,000. What do we call this? This is our net profit. Okay. 6,000 is our net profit to net profit carried down to balance sheet. Okay. So this is how we have done 3 problems on profit and loss account. Okay. Okay. Tomorrow, see, if you remember yesterday we did problems on trading account. Today also we started with trading account. Then we went on to learn profit and loss account. Once we'll see the specimen format what I have given. We learned profit and loss account. And we did 2 problems on these 2-3 problems. Tomorrow, we'll slowly move towards preparing both the accounts simultaneously. That is preparing trading account and profit and loss account simultaneously. Okay. In the problems what we have solved, he was given exclusive items of trading. So it was so easy to place them into trading account. And in the further problems, when we were preparing profit and loss account, the items were given exclusively of indirect in nature. That is those which appear in profit and loss account. So it was easy for us to directly place them into P&L account. But what if we get a complete trial balance where items of trading account, P&L account, balance sheet will be given? In that case, we have to be smart enough. You have to be smart enough to pick out the problems which have to be shown in trading account, which have to be shown in P&L account, and the remaining in the balance sheet. So please go through the trading account given in the textbook, P&L account given in the textbook. You get a good command on whatever items is given in trading and P&L account. So you'll be able to easily segregate. You'll be easily able to differentiate or segment them into trading or P&L account. Okay. So tomorrow we'll continue with trading P&L account, and then we'll end our session tomorrow with balance sheet. Today, you please do practice this trading account problems left over in the textbook and profit and loss accounts. Take care. Goodbye all. Bye.